Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Artificial DM. We're going to take another dive into r/RPG horror stories. Today's story is from the user Kremling-Keeper. Man, he just has a lot of good stories. The most evil players I ever encountered so far. I should have seen the red flags waving in the light breeze of the coming storm. When the players laughed at the memory of their last DM breaking down when they blew up an entire city, I should have walked away. When I heard about the infinite quiver, a quiver with an infinite capacity that could fire every arrow it contains in a single release, I should have packed up my things. I did not. This is the story of how that group broke me in turn. I didn't realize at first that my players were all playing evil characters. When they convinced the bartender that he should quit his job and seek a life of adventure, I thought they were showing compassion. When the bard seduced the captain of the guard, I thought he was just doing what bards do. When after defeating several threats for the town, they convinced the guard barracks to hire them on as deputies, I appreciated that they were showing such interest in my homebrew town. It wasn't until, through a complex layering of out-of-character deceptions and feigned group infighting, later revealed to have been a secret alliance against me, one that resulted in the players getting the captain of the guard to write over control of the city guard to the players upon her death, that I realized it was the players themselves who were evil. Soon my heroic game devolved into an inner-city mobster tale. The players, after secretly killing the captain of the guard, used the city guard as their personal army. They took over the tallest building in town as their penthouse headquarters, coerced business owners into paying them protection money, and used the cash flow to hire more guards, loyal only to them. When the first person stood up to their tyranny, they created an underground animal fighting ring and threw him inside, but not before making him watch as they married his wife and took his son as their ward. They convinced the man being threatened by an assassin's guild with the death of his father to betray the guild. And then, when the guild responded with the man's father's head in a bag, they stole the head from the grieving man and added it to the necromancer's collection. A collection that was soon expanded with the head of the ill-adopted son of the generous sea captain that had taken them to their first dungeon. Soon they had stopped even pretending to visit the dungeons I prepared, and instead wanted detailed cost analysis of their profit margin, income, payroll, and expenses so they could more accurately plan out their criminal empire. I am ashamed to say, as a brand new DM, I allowed this tragedy to continue for 3 months of weekly sessions before I gained the confidence to put a stop to the madness. Overall, what the players did with what they were given is actually really amazing. However, it boils down to a conflict of interest. The DM wanted to make heroes of the players and have them go and save the town and be involved with the townspeople. And the players decided that they were going to turn it into their town. And that is why having a session 0 is really important, or at least communicating with your players every once in a while to figure out what do they want to do? What's the story that they want to tell? Have you ever had a conflict of interest between yourself or the party, or even the DM and the party? If so, I want to hear about it in the comments below. Until next time, hope you feel inspired.